Punt It Long, episode 19. First up, we're going to talk about the thing that I'm actually going to, because of the timing of this video, I'm going to miss kinda talking about it until this time next week. I might do a match review on the World Cup final itself, but as I've just said, that's what I'm going to talk about, the World Cup final and the teams that could possibly be involved. Of course, last night France beat Belgium in what was a bit of a hard fought victory for them. It wasn't their usual all-out going, attacking flair, Mbappe ripping people apart, although he did do it on one brilliant occasion where it left pretty much everybody in the footballing world speechless. And you saw it there, he's got undoubted talent, and at 19 years old he can now go on and really have good aspirations for winning a World Cup as a teenager, which is just mental. But in terms of the teams that could go on to face France in the World Cup final, of course it's Croatia v England tonight. Unfortunately, with the timing of this video and the day obviously it goes up, I'm going to have to kind of not talk about that game specifically, but I'm going to go over the options of how it could pan out if either team goes through. Obviously, if Croatia go through, they are big underdogs in that game, and they have been pretty much all throughout the competition. They've been one of the sort of dark horses and stuff, but they've performed really well. They've got one of the best midfields in the competition with players like Rakitic, Kovacic and Luka Modric as well. They do have a really good chance, but obviously they come up against England, who have a lot of momentum going into this game, and in my head, obviously, I don't want it to come home. You just get a feeling it's going to happen, don't you? So, who knows? If England make it through, I get a really bad feeling that it's all going to come to fruition for them and they're going to win the full thing, but of course, as a Scot, you're hoping it doesn't happen. I was getting served by a Frankie and Benny's guy tonight, and he was an England fan, and he was saying that he hopes it all comes through and that this could be one of the best nights of his life, and then obviously come Sunday it could be an even better night. So who knows, I think it actually will come through for England, but I don't want it to, of course. Let's just for now keep saying that football is definitely no coming home. Next up, I'm going to talk about probably one of the most unpredictable transfers that you could have thought of before the season ended. The one transfer that you thought was going to really happen, the one big transfer from Real Madrid this summer, would have been Gareth Bale after his comments after the Champions League final, where he basically said that he wasn't happy at Real Madrid, and this was obviously before Zinedine Zidane left Real Madrid. Now he's left, Julian Lopetegui has overtaken him as the Real Madrid manager, and lo and behold, Cristiano Ronaldo has left Real Madrid to go to Juventus. For the amount that he's achieved at Real Madrid, it's outstanding. Some of the numbers that he's equated over a 9 or 10 year period now is insane. Here's just the goals alone that he's got since joining them in the 2009-10 season. First season 33 goals, second season 56, then 69, 59, 62, 66, 57, 56 and 50. He's got 50 plus goals in 8 out of the 9 seasons he's been there, or 9 out of the 10, I just did quick maths there. I didn't exactly get good grades in school, so just let me be with that. It's an outstanding transfer, and it probably puts Juventus up to the next level. Gianluigi Buffon's just left Juventus, mainly probably down to the fact that he just couldn't win the thing that he really wanted to win, and that was the Champions League. Of course, he's moved to Paris Saint-Germain, and he's maybe regretting that now because Juventus have got themselves a serial winner, and obviously with players like Paulo Dybala and Ronaldo on your side, if you're not going to go on and win the Champions League for that, then you probably never will. And as usual, here on Punt It Long, we'll go full circling back to my team Dunfermline for the 19th week in a row. And I think out of the 19 weeks, I've spent 4 of these weeks talking about Willow Flood in the Dunfermline section. This is the 4th now, so here it goes. Willow Flood has been rejected from his move to Bali United in Indonesia because the league he was playing in, the Scottish Championship, of course with Dundee United, was too low level for him to compete in their league or even register as a player. So he was ineligible to play for them. So now we have the option in the contract of first refusal, we are the first club that Will has to come to if he returns to Scotland. Who knows if it'll happen? Tom Beadland's out injured for a few weeks, so there's room for it to happen. I really don't want it to happen though. Left us out to dry, and obviously I believe we've got a better player now in James Vincent in the door, so hopefully that's scuppered the move as it was and he's got no chance of coming back. I really hope we don't sign him at all. He's no worth anyone's time, and the way he treated our club was just out of order, if I'm being honest. And the only other thing I'm going to touch on briefly for the Dunfermline stuff is Faisal Al-Baktui, and could it actually happen? If you're still here, then please leave a comment below on if you think it will genuinely happen. I believe it will, and I don't know when, I don't know how, but I think it's going to happen. And if I'm wrong, then I'll hold my hands up, but for some reason I think it's going to happen. So there you go. Please leave a comment down below on what your opinion is. And that's it for this week's episode, guys. Cheers for watching. Please leave a like if you did enjoy it, and hit subscribe for more of this type of content. As I said, cheers for watching, and until the next one, I'll see you then. Cheers, guys.